My grandmother, IVOLA, just recently died, and after the funeral, I wrote this song in memory of her. Born in the 1920s, with her share of hard times, she worked the fields, her daddy worked the mines, and in the hills of Kentucky, where she was born and raised, in the same little town, she spent her dying days. After 88 years, her work here was done, but with worldly death, her life just begun. And the Lord knows I miss her, how I wish she was here, and all the things I took for granted over the years. Like when she'd say, "Come sit beside me, where have you been? You staying out of trouble, when you coming back again?" And you would sit down beside her, and she'd hold your hand. Lord, what I would do to hold them again. That little rundown house in the middle of town was a far fry from the fields she was raised around, but that little house is what she called home. And many days she'd sit there alone, and people would come and people would go, and she'd take you in when you had nowhere to go. And she never cared if it was right or wrong, 'cause everyone knew her house was home. 'Cause she'd say, "Come sit beside me, where have you been? You staying out of trouble, when you come back again?" And you would sit down beside her, and she'd hold your hand. Lord, what I would do to hold them again. Oh man, death came calling, he took her hand right out of this world and right to the promised land. Though I wasn't there to see her leave this old world, I can still close my eyes and still hear the words. Like when she'd say, "Come sit beside me, where have you been? Are you staying out of trouble, when you come back again?" And you would sit down beside her, and she'd hold your hand. Lord, what I would do to hold them again. Lord, what I would do to hold them again. Grams, I'll meet you in heaven, and I'll hold you again.